The innocular season is continuing today here in the early morning as we get ready for the next event, which is known as Collision Wrestling. I hope you are all looking forward to it because I am as well. Here's how it's going to work. But first, let's take a look at the point standings after only just one event. Russia, Italy, and Canada are in the top three for points, but Nightburner for Germany. Remember, the top four will automatically qualify for the Summer Games. Apologies if it says summer in the point standings. This is actually the spring tournament. Summer will be next month. Well, for the qualifiers anyway. Here is Collision Wrestling. One car will crash into another, sending it into the ring. The car that pushes the other car furthest by centimeters will win. This is not a round robin, which means that everyone will be facing against each other. First up, Italy in the Loop Coupe will crash into Time Tracker, which is the representative country for South Africa. And that was a pretty hard-on collision. Let's see what happens here. Italy, who is currently second, will get 6.7 centimeters. That is a very good distance indeed. The furthest distance, remember, is the one that wins, and each car will get a chance to hit each other. That is, of course, in the respective pairs. Let's see if South Africa can match it, and apparently it will not in terms of distance, but remember, it's all based on where that line is just after the ramp. So it'll only be 1.5 centimeters away from the black line. Will the car be the closer the car is in a particular spot is where it'll be. Up next, Argentina in the Circle Trucker will crash into Iridium, which represents Sweden, and that was a huge hit. Let's take a look here. 8 centimeters on the nose. Where it shows here, where the front bumper is, that is what is being measured because that is the closest to the line, is what I was trying to say way earlier. Now it's Sweden's turn to try and see how far back they can hit Argentina. Let's take a look here. And it was almost the same when South Africa tried to hit Italy, and it will be 3.35 centimeters. Only 4 cars down, 4 more to go before we reach the halfway point. Colombia in the Golden Arrow will crash into Japan, the Super Tsunami, which is down at the bottom. It hardly hit. That was hardly even a hit, as Colombia will only pick up 1.6 centimeters. That's pretty terrible. Japan, we're starting to get a little bit of sunshine. Japan has not been doing very well in scoring. They are currently at the bottom of the points, as if I recall correctly. And they are not going to do any better now, as they will only get 0.2 centimeters. They are practically at the bottom right now. Up next, we have the USA in the Riveted at the top, going to crash into the UK, the Governor car. Let's see what happens here. That was a huge collision. And for some of you wondering why they are crashing into the passenger side car, it is because they don't want to hurt the drivers, as USA will pick up 4.1 centimeters. Pretty good for the American team. Now it's the UK's turn. Can they beat 4.1 or possibly even 8 centimeters? As the turn standings instead. And look at that! The front bumper is going to stay on top of the United States, while the back bumper is supported on the ramp to hold like that, and it will be a 3.8 for the UK team, as they are just behind the United States as we take a look at the current standings. Argentina is currently leading at 8 centimeters, but 1.3 centimeters back is the Loop Coupe representing Italy. Now here we go, match 5. Brazil, that in the Hammerhead car, will crash into Thailand, that small little car right there, and he will just hop right over Thailand. But hang on, it is getting reported that it did move. Yes, 0.5 centimeter. As it looks like the wheels chipped the middle of the car just to get it to move. Now it's Thailand's turn. Can they do anything for the to hit Hammerhead? And they will have the same outcome, but the car has moved, but it looks like the back wheel is still on the line, and it is. Although they did consider participating, they will have 0.0 centimeters scored for Thailand. Up next, it's the 2 cars that have number 6 on them. Germany will crash into Finland, and that was a huge hit. It was a good one. Germany is in the black and orange Nightburner, as they will pick up 3.3 centimeters, while off track will represent Finland in the yellow, black, and blue. Here we go. Let's see if they can beat 3.3. Another hit where it resulted in them going on top. Let's see, take a look at this. It was only 2 centimeters that they have been able to gain. That's not very good for the Finland team. And here we go. It's time for Canada in the white and red maximum leeway, while France is in twinduction. And look at this! Oh my god, look at this! Canada has landed on top of twinduction's roof. Or look at that leap! And it just lands right there on top. But they've only gained 0.4 centimeters. Let's see what France can do. Can they pass that score? And they're going to do way more than just that. They're going to do way more than just that. They're going to push maximum leeway to an 11.4 centimeters, and that is going to guarantee themselves a top in the top spot in the standings. Now it's only 2 cars left. Russia and Bulletproof, our current points leader, against China in the Hypertruck as Russia clashes into China in the Hypertruck. Let's see what the distance was gained. And our points leaders aren't going to do very good, as they are only going to obtain 1.7 centimeters. Not very good. But let's see what China can do. Here we go. They have to be 1.7 centimeters. Can they beat 11.4, though, to gain a top spot? Here it goes. A hard-on collision, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not enough to gain a top spot, but let's take a look here, as the distance is only going to be 3 centimeters flat. And that would mean that France is the team that emerges victorious overall, followed by Argentina and Italy getting their second gold medal. Or medal overall, sorry, podium finish anyway. Here we are, Twinduction, Circle Trucker, and Loop Coupe will go to finish in the top 3. And it looks like Thailand, because of them not gaining any distance at all, they are going to finish last. While Russia, our current points leader, is only going to finish 10th. That was the official tournament, but now let's take a look at the points as they stand. Oh, we need to fix that where it says summer. Loop Coupe will gain the top spot at 39 points, while 34 points goes to Twinduction, who has gained a huge amount of spots. Many of these teams are tied based on points, but the reason Argentina is beating Germany and USA is because of the gold medals. Tiebreakers are determined by points, and we will see you in the next event, Cliff Crash.